opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the authors and guests of the podcast. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Soberless Thoughts.
I'm Mike Odenbeck.
I'm Alex Gorley.
And these are our Soberless Thoughts. Hello and welcome to the most riveting podcast this side of Jamar Chase's butthole. We are Soberless Thoughts, and we have a special guest with us this week. Big Juice is back on the podcast.
What's up, fellas? Appreciate you having me on. I'm glad to be back.
Oh, man. And he's got his arcade games behind him. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, oh yeah. I forgot to point that out in the back. Check that out.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Galaga, speaking of the Bengals on the Galaga is my all-time favorite game growing up.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong with Galaga. Galaga is the truth, man.
So I had it on the original Nintendo.
Okay.
And I think I got further than anybody in history of Galaga, but I can't prove it. Because I got to like level... I want to say 100 something. And I don't think the game ever ends.
It might not end.
Like I finally died, but I'm like, there is no end to this. Like, and I sat there playing it for hours and got that high, got that far into it, and then it was just like, where is the end of this game? I don't think there is. I don't think there is an end. Is there an end? John, is there an end?
Not that I know of.
That's a good question.
Yes, it's very. That would be something you would have to Google. Is there an end to Galaga? I mean, I know that Pac-Man don't end. They say that like you just get to like level 256 and it just turns into like a computer like half done game or whatever. So Pac-Man doesn't technically. They say it technically is ending, but it's not an ending.
Right. It doesn't have like an end screen, like a congratulations, you beat the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Donkey Kong the same way. All you do is is it? I think you just keep replaying the 4 levels over and over again, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe they think that it's that nobody would ever get that far, so they'd never even bothered to put an end into the game.
I got your answer.
Okay, what is it?
It says, this one says, yes, Galaga levels end when the players lose all their spaceships. The game has 30 stages, with the final stage featuring the last boss, King something. But down here, it says, although the game has no ending level, there is a bug at 255 level where you get the game over instantly after you pass the stage.
Yeah, so 255.
Right.
I was going to say, because I was way past 30.
Right. Well, I think what it sounds like it's doing, it's like you're going to 30, and then it's just recycling, and then it just keeps going, and then it's just boom.
And then they're like back to level 1 again, and all the way back up to 30 again.
Yeah, and then, but it's not 1, it's 31, and then,
right.
60,
right.
61. That's pretty impressive. I'm sure it gets a little bit more difficult. I had a bootleg. Guess it was a bunch of Nintendo Atari games that were. My uncle owned a video store, and he gave all the cousins these bootleg 101 video games, and it was on one Nintendo cartridge, and it had Galaga on there, and I played that. But also played, like I said, it had like 101 different games. It was like basically all the games you usually get when you see those like in the mall, where it's like, here's a controller, hook it up to your TV, and you get unlimited old school games. It was like the original version of that, but it was, I guess he knew someone that bootlegged all those and stuck them on it, and he gave them to all of us because he owned a video store, but whatever. I felt like it couldn't handle that many levels. Like it would have just crashed out after a while.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, without question. Yeah.
That's probably how the bootleg things that you can buy now where you just plug it into your TV and you can play, 270 different video games. I'm sure they're like that.
Oh, yeah.
You get 50, 60 levels in, and it just blacks out. It just blacks out, and you're like, what? What happened? Your wife's like, yeah, see, I told you. Get back to work.
Yeah, but they got like mods and stuff like that you play on PCs and everything. Cause like,
yeah,
I actually got a mod I play on there that's got like every arcade game that's ever been made, and I play on there. It's called Fightcade. I play that all the time. It's like pretty damn cool.
Oh yeah,
enjoy it,
Well, you're gonna have to. Well, no, I don't want to. I don't even want to know. I don't want to get involved in that because that'll just be one added thing to the list of a million things that I'm doing right now that I don't have time to do. That I already don't have time. I don't need another thing. John, please, for the love of God, don't tell me about this Fightcade. Okay, thank you.
My lips are sealed. I'm gonna shut up now.
I've got the podcast I'm doing. I'm making music again.
Which is great, by the way.
Everybody go check out the Mississippi Black Snakes. And Alex, I'm trying to wrangle him. That's a full-time job. And now I'm coaching soccer. Did you know that, John? I'm coaching soccer now.
No, you did not know. I did not know about this.
Yeah, so now I'm coaching I'm coaching my son's under 8 boys soccer team. And I never coached soccer before, barely watched soccer before. I have no idea what any of the rules or anything are. Alex played soccer his whole life. He tried to teach me a little bit, but I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know anything. Our first game is this Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Listen to me now. I had my first practice. We only have 2 practices before the first game. I had my first practice last week, and I was trying to do like just simple passing drills and stuff. And I'm like, these kids don't know what the hell's going on. Like, what is happening? Like, all these kids supposedly played soccer at least a couple years before now. Like, why can't they just do a simple pass the ball back and forth down the field thing? Like, I don't understand.
Right.
So I was very concerned about my team leading into practice this week. So this week I'm like, look, we only got 1 practice before the game this weekend. We've got to actually play soccer. So I'm like, I'm not doing any drills. How you boys feel about let's just scrimmage each other the whole practice, and that'll be our practice. That way we've got some, actual soccer playing under our belt before we play our game.
Right.
They're all like, yeah, that's awesome, coach. Yeah, let's do that. So I got 10 kids on my team, 5 on that side, 5 on that side. Let's play a soccer game for this practice, right? These kids are freaking phenomenal.
Oh shit.
I'm like, where were you guys at last week? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I didn't have to hardly tell them anything. A couple of the kids that I thought were like maybe the worst kids I would say like the lower end kids on my team. No, they ended up being the better kids. But nobody was bad. Nobody was even not good. Everybody was good, if not great.
Oh.
And I'm like, man. So now I'm excited. I'm like, I'm going to go in. We're going to be undefeated. We're going to just stomp everybody. It's going to be a massacre every game. That's
nice.
That's my intentions anyway.
5-0 every time. 5-0. We're just gonna say 5-0. Because I know. No, go ahead, Al.
Oh, I was gonna say, go ahead.
No, go ahead. My bad.
No, you're fine, man. I was gonna say, you know what? I feel like I can see the future right now. And do you all remember watching the Mighty Ducks? And okay, do you remember like the guy? Not what's his name? Not Martin Sheen's kid. Emilio Estevez, is that who it was?
Yeah.
So not Emilio Estevez, but the other coach that was always wearing in black. and he always had his like collar popped, and he had like the jacket of the little league hockey team on all the time. That's who's Mike gonna turn into. By the end of this season, he's gonna have like a hat and a shirt, and he goes, "Your whole life depends on this goal right."
Man,
I did get a shirt that has the league little emblem on it, and I will be wearing it to every game.
Right.
Thank you. And it is
undefeated
black.
little league coach for 20 years, and it's just like that movie made him seem like, dude, he's the shit. He's.
You know, it's funny. I was just talking to Grandpa Banks today, and about this exactly, and he's like, your life right now is the plot of a Disney movie.
Yeah.
He's like your little team are going to be like the Remember the Titans.
Oh man.
I'm like, that would be amazing. The only problem is it's a team of 10 little white boys, so they can't have that on Disney.
Well, you have like 10 Sunshines.
And none of them have any kind of disabilities or handicaps, and they're all athletic.
Right.
That can't work. They got to have at least one retarded kid, at least 5 minorities on there. Otherwise, it's not going to be on Disney.
Well, I was gonna say it's not even a ragtag team of like you got like Little Giants where you got like the snot bubble kid.
Oh
man, the kid that like he's too smart, and the one that's like, you know, he's got a weird quirk, but when you say, you know, ham sandwich, he loses his mind and scores a goal every time or whatever.
The only thing that I have going for me as far as all that goes is my team was like the leftovers of all the other kids that age group. We're all trying to stay on the same teams. Going like each year, and all the kids on my team are all kids that weren't on those other teams already, so they just piled them all onto my team.
Right.
But these kids, I mean, they were like the best players on their previous teams. I feel like all of them were.
Well, you got to think like now that like if that's the case, they got motivation then. They like the kids. You want to stay together and stuff like that. Okay. We'll show you something. We got something for y'all. Y'all didn't want us. That's cool. We gonna form our own team.
The White Tigers, John. They're called the White Tigers. That's what they picked their name as.
Beautiful. like the white Bengal tiger. Hey, we can roll.
Yeah,
with that.
exactly.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
With that.
Yep. The very first practice, I was like, at the end of practice, I called everybody, huddle up together. I was like, all right, listen, I got something very, very important that we needed to talk about. And they all looked at me like, like what's going on, coach?
What we do?
And I was like, if we're going to be a real team, we're missing something. And they're like, what are we missing? We're missing a team name. And they're all like, oh yes, the team name. So we threw some ideas around. One kid said FC Cincinnati. Like, no, we can't be FC Cincinnati. Like, come on.
Right.
Like, we got to have something original, something that's so like, I think somebody said like the lily pads or something. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then finally one kid was like, the White Tigers. And all the other kids were like, yes. And I was like, boom, there it is. That's it. We're the White Tigers now.
And it's like this. When y'all come out, y'all can play the White Ranger theme song, like White Ranger Tiger Power.
Nice.
There you go. Play that. Yeah. Y'all come running out through, I guess y'all could break a banner or something like that. And just say White Ranger Tiger Power on there. You know what I'm saying?
We will be the only soccer team in the entire league to come out breaking through a banner with with entrance music.
Yes. White Ranger Tiger Power. Yes.
Dude, if y'all are undefeated, that would be amazing. Like epic. Get in their heads.
God, that would be wild. We can't do that the first game. That's something that we build up to.
Yeah.
But I'll have to run that by all the parents in the group chat and see. Alex knows that I have been fantasizing about group chats for a long time. And
That's how
John, since you decided you're going to be part of the bar golf thing, the back nine, I need your telephone number so I can add you to the bar golf group chat.
Okay, I got you.
But like I have always wanted to be a part of a group chat that I could just say shit in and talk in and put dumb shit into and just be a part of. Be a part of. Like my wife has a group chat with all her little girlfriends, and I'm not allowed to be in it. But I don't have a little group chat like that with all my guy friends. So I decided with the bar golf thing, I was like, these are all my best buddies. I'm just going to make a group chat with them all, and I called it the bar golf group chat. But with coaching now, I emailed all the parents and I said, all right, everybody send me your telephone numbers so I can put you all in the group chat for the team. And they all did. And it's beautiful. And I text them all the time. I love it. I love it so much.
Group chats are fun. Some people don't like group chats.
I was going to say that.
Some people don't like it, but it's like I got a group chat I got with a couple of my guys that we play Warzone. So we'll just send random funny shit and it just be like, what? And you be like, oh, okay. Like random funny Warzone shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's another group chat I got my NBA Jam online guys that we play with guys all over the country. Or we on a messenger group chat. And they'll send random funny shit. And it's like shit you probably shouldn't say in the context of normal life. Like, you know what it is.
John, is NBA Jam 2-on-2 or 3-on-3?
2-on-2.
Okay.
Yeah, so the one I have, that's an online one. So
because I was going to say it's almost like they have NBA Jam in the Olympics because they have that 3-on-3 basketball in the Olympics. That 3-on-3 half court basketball.
Yeah. Now, one of them was 3-on-3. Yeah, that was funny. Listen, since we on the Olympics, let's talk about the damn breakdancing. The girl from Australia. What the fuck was that? Like, you mean
that was
you mean to tell me we got all these breakdancers around the world and you brought that?
I don't think. One, there's got to be some kind of backstory that we don't know. And two, I don't think that Australia even thought about having a breakdance team to begin with. And she is, because I read a little bit of a background on this girl. She's like a cultural dance or cultural movement. She has a PhD in cultural movement.
Right.
That doesn't mean she can do it.
Right.
That just means she has a PhD in cultural movement.
We watched,
somehow she like goes to the Australian government and says, "I have the certifications. Put me in the Olympics so I can." Like nobody else has a PhD in this. I do. Put me in there, coach. And they're like, "Okay, we will pay your way to France. Go show them how to do your cultural movements."
Oh my god!
And it was hilarious.
It was like when you imagine breakdancing, it's like we all know breaking. You got people with cardboards back in the '80s spinning around and stuff like that. And I even watched the finals. I was like, "What is this?" Like, man, we got it's a lot. Now, I will say that the Japanese team, I would think that the Japanese team would have won hands down because I feel like the Japanese is just like they break dancing all over the fucking place. Like, you know, them old MTV shows you see, there was like a lot of Asian cats was on there getting it in, doing their thing.
The Koreans?
Hell yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah.
It's always the Koreans who win the, like, you think you can dance contest things. on
Yeah.
TV. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you don't ever see anybody from Australia on there though.
But that is a big ass country. There has to be somebody out there in the land of the kangaroos and down under and Crocodile
Okay.
Dundee.
So that's where you're
Yeah.
making a mistake because one, yeah, it's a big country, but that's very sparsely populated.
Okay.
Like only on the coast, mostly on the east coast of Australia, is there any kind of significant population. Like
Yep.
the majority, I'd say 90% of Australia is just fucking wild, wild west out there.
Damn. So it's just like rural land, like just like countryside.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Like completely uninhabited. Yeah.
But you would think it's somewhere in like one of the big cities, like Sydney or something. Somebody's, drop it between an alley with some other people, and they probably saw that. Like, are you shitting me? Like I could have been doing that. I feel like this was just watching a woman live her dreams and try her best.
Yeah, for sure.
Like no, she get the Bart Simpson cake like you tried.
Yeah.
Nah, it's got I'm with Alex, but it's gotta in that city. It's gotta be somebody that can break dance out there. It
Right.
has to be. There is no way that it can't be that unseasoned out in Australia. There's no way. It's gotta be. They gotta have some seasoning out there, man. I
Right.
just believe there's some Australian out there with a big ass knife, probably got a satchel or whatever. I'm kind of being stereotypical with it. They could probably start break dancing with the knife in their mouth or something, like the big ass Crocodile Dundee knife. Like that's a knife, like
Yeah, I saw where they're not gonna have breakdancing next year, or
Like at all.
The Olympics. Yeah, they're like, no,
yeah.
that's too weird. Well, it's so subjective too. It's almost like it's hard to rate. I would think it's like any other dance. Like it's not like it's, I don't know. There's level of difficulties, and they're all doing the same ones. And you're, I guess that's where it would be different if you made these people like whoever broke dance. Like here's a series of things you got to do, kind of like gymnastics or synchronized swimming or some shit. And
Right.
like you tell us what you're doing, and we're gonna see if you perform said things in a a good or bad manner.
Yeah.
Not just like go out there and vibe.
You've got to be much gooder.
Yeah, much
Dude,
better.
it was just because that's basically what it is, just like interpretive dance, right?
right.
Yeah, and how do you judge that? It's just like
Yeah.
figure skating. It's kind of the same thing, but like at least where they're you have to do certain tricks, right? You get your certain high difficulty level tricks in. You don't fall. The rest is all just choreographed dancing on skates, basically. And all it is as long as you get your 3 or 4 tricks in that are high difficulty and you don't fall down, you can basically do whatever the hell else you want to do for your minute that you're on the ice.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's like, yeah, I mean,
And that's
you're
his-
right.
And that's the same way with the mats on the gymnastics. Like
Yep.
you see Simone, isn't that her name?
Yep.
Like that's what they're doing in between their little run and flips. They're just doing like an interpretive dance
Yeah.
out there for like and doing a couple little dance moves, and then until they get over to the other corner, and then they brace themselves, take off running, do some flips, do some crazy twists in the air, land, and then do a little interpretive dance again.
Yeah, you're right. We don't know the parameters. We don't even know how they score that shit. Like, how do you score like gymnastics and all this stuff? But like you say, like it's all interpretive dance is what you interpret it. Like, I'm with you. I don't know.
Right, exactly.
Oh, can you hear me?
There you go. There
That's
you
on my
go.
I said my head don't fit either way, so we're screwed.
You're right. Your head is way too big.
Look
way
at
too
it.
big to
Look
fit
at
in
that
here.
fit.
That's okay. Just manage as you can. We haven't talked one word about the Bengals yet. So now that you're on here, let's start talking about the NFL. This is why I had Big John on. I wanted to talk about the NFL, and I wanted to talk specifically about the Cincinnati Bengals, since we are all big, huge Cincinnati Bengal fans here, except for Alex. He don't give a shit one way or the other. But he's trying to learn how to be a Bengals fan, but it's hard.
Yeah, there you go.
It's hard to do.
Any sports at all? No sports?
Right. So, one, what are your predictions? And I want to ask Donnie first, since you have limited time. What are your predictions here for this season for the Bengals, as far as win-loss record, and as far as like how far do you think good old Joe Burrow is going to make it through the season?
Well, if you've watched practices and stuff, you've seen this new lineman we got, Mims. This dude is so tall and so wide. I don't see nobody getting by him on the right side.
Is he the new right tackle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there was so much crap talked to us by drafting him because he barely had a college career. But when you see him out there at that preseason, I mean, not one man even came close to getting past this guy. I mean, he is ginormous. So if he stays healthy, all offensive line is going to be great. And I'm telling you what, you give Joe Burrow 3 seconds or more, like you gave Tom Brady 3 seconds or more for 20 years, that's what you're going to get. You ain't going to stop him, you know. T. Higgins,
supposedly the most accurate quarterback in the league, according to a couple different polls I saw already.
Well, besides Aaron Rodgers, I mean, I can't.
No, I mean like currently in the league. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers, is he playing? Is he going to play again this year?
Yeah, he's with the Jets.
All right. We'll see how far he makes it.
He's looking great, too. I think the Jets are going to go far, man. I like him. But as long as we can keep Joe healthy, it's going to be hard to stop us. I know Cleveland's got one of the best defenses and defensive lines in the league, so. But other than that, I just don't, you know. You look at our schedule, and they got us our over-under is 10.5. We're going to get 11 wins. Come on. I don't see us getting less than 11 wins. But it all depends on, like it showed it last year, it all depends on Joe. You got to keep him healthy.
Right.
He's only been healthy 1 full year since he's been here, and that's not good. That's not good. You paid him way too much money, way too long of a contract not to keep this man healthy. So I see him winning at least 11. In my opinion, I got him winning 12 games. Going 12-5.
12-5. Okay. What do you think, John?
Position. See, I'm going over the schedule looking at it. It's like if Joe stays healthy, like, you know what I'm saying, Donnie alluded to, Joe stays healthy, I like our chances. Like I say, I bet on Joe. A lot of people think I'm a homer. I think he's the best quarterback in the league. And I'm not being a homer. I can explain reasons why I feel that way and stuff like that. But I feel like that, you know, the new pieces that we got, Zach Moss. Zach Moss. I'm trying to remember his name.
Yeah.
Zach Moss. And then Jermaine Burton. That's gonna be a special player. Man. That dude is gonna be special. And I was watching the preseason game on Saturday. Special. And he's just like, it's something about him, man. He just got that it factor. And it's just like the way his swag. You know, he was in there for a limited time when he got 3 catches and he had that touchdown, which was good, by the way. And I agree with you, doubling down on the offensive line. Offensive line played Mims, Orlando Brown, you know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying, all those guys. Ted, you know, the guys in the middle. Offensive line, well, you know, that's near and dear to, you know, me and Odie, you know, near and dear to our hearts. But it's just like, I feel like that our running game has got to be there. Joe has to go in the center more. Definitely got to go in the center more. I don't like the drop backs, sitting back there, you're sitting duck. That I just don't think, I mean, I know like Zach wants to call the offense like that with drop back, stuff like that. I like under center more. Disguise it more, that way you can protect Joe more doing that. You know, use the play action game, use the running game. I know you got all these wide receivers like that, but fooling people is a good thing to do. You know, you in the AFC North. You got these defenses, you know, that you got.
Toughest division in football right there.
Hell yeah. No, hands down.
Yeah.
You got Yeah, without question.
And I feel like when you have to play shotgun the entire game, that takes half your playbook away.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like we're all we was offensive linemen, and we know if you always in shotgun, what are we doing? We always in retreat mode.
Yeah.
We want to pin our head back, go downhill, and knock somebody in the damn mouth. And that's what you're supposed to do. I get the spread offense and stuff like that. You're an AFC North football team. You got Patrick Queen from the Steelers now. You got the Ravens defense is still vaunted. You got your boys, TJ Watt, one of the I don't think he won defensive player of the year, but TJ Watt. All those boys over in Pittsburgh. And of course you got Cleveland with the reigning defensive player of the year and Myles Garrett. You got to run the ball, man. You can't keep you can't keep being in retreat mode, being a shotgun, dog. Can't do it.
All right, let's go over the schedule real quick because I got pulled up in front of me real quick. Week 1, New England Patriots.
That's an easy win.
Right?
That's a win. I see that.
For sure.
They just got rid of one of their best defensive players to Atlanta, Judon.
Yes, got traded.
Week 2, Kansas City. Week
that.
2, Kansas City Chiefs.
This game is too early in the season.
Yeah, you're right. It is too early in the season. That needs to be a Monday night, week 16 or some shit.
Yeah, to win the AFC, you know.
Well, now you know what? I like it because you know what? Everybody gonna be healthy. Hopefully, you know.
That's true.
That's what we won't. If you like week 16 last year, we had. I mean, not to say that Jake Browning couldn't have got the job done. There's a whole lot of other stuff involved with that. You know that I wouldn't say.
Another thing I don't like, every time we play Kansas City in the regular season, it's at Kansas City. What the hell is that about?
Yeah. Well, it's a 4:30 game Sunday. What are our predictions? You think Cincinnati's going to pull that one out?
Bengals by 3.
Bengals by 3. Okay.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close, but they definitely can. Joe Burrow's got Patrick Mahomes' number, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's got it.
He got something on him.
He's got Kansas City shit.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And then we got a long week because the next week 3 is Monday night against the Washington Commanders. What are you thinking there?
I'm thinking 38-6.
Blowout? You think blowout?
Yeah.
Monday night under the lights?
I'm not a fan. I mean, Washington's defense just can't keep up with our offense. That's the thing.
See, I see that game right there. You coming off a high against Kansas City, or you getting the win. I'm not gonna say they're gonna lose, but I think it's gonna be a lot closer. I'm gonna say by a touchdown.
I think it's gonna be close too, because the Bengals are notorious for fucking shit up under the lights on Monday night.
Well, they got a long week too, so they got a good break. I don't know, man.
Not with Joe. With Joe, they kind of rise to the occasion with the bright lights.
Okay. Well, let's fingers crossed. Week 4, Carolina Panthers in Carolina. What are we thinking? Monday night or Sunday morning game, 1:00. I don't think Carolina stands a chance.
No,
that's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, that's gonna be a blowout.
Week 5, first game against Baltimore Ravens, back here at home, 1:00. What are we thinking, fellas?
Jeez.
Man.
Lamar. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man.
I think we're going to split with them. I just don't know which one.
You don't know which one? You think we're going to split, but you don't know which one?
I think it's going to be. I think if this was going to be the game they would take an L, it would be probably this game at home, and then this will probably be the game where it would be an L. I would think.
Alex is taking the Bengals to win undefeated the entire season, by the way. Just so you guys
damn
know.
right. Someone's got to have faith in this shit.
I thought you said Alex don't watch it.
He doesn't watch it, but I'm right there on it. I'm on his bandwagon. I'm also, I don't know about the whole. I don't know about the. Well, let's see what games that we're playing and teams that aren't in our division, because I want to see us sweep the division because we have the toughest division in the league. And if we sweep the division, that tells you that we are the creme de la creme. We are the chef's kiss.
Right.
And as we should be, I feel like, with the team that we have.
I'm a diehard fan, but it's a tough, like you said, it's the toughest division in football. I just don't see us sweeping that division.
It's hard, man.
Week 6 in New York against the Giants, Sunday night.
Ooh, that's a tricky game, man. That's tricky.
Like when you look at this schedule, man, we say healthy. We ain't gonna lose very many games here. Now, I got us maybe losing one, and that only maybe I see right now is Kansas City.
But you know what? I see them. If I'm looking down at.
All right, so here we go. Week 7. So we're all saying they're going to be the Giants, of course.
Yeah.
Week 7 at Cleveland, 1 o'clock. What are we thinking there?
That's a loss.
That's a loss.
I think that's a loss too.
We're going to lose in Cleveland?
Yep.
I think so.
That's a loss.
Honestly, I'm going to put it like this. It's also how how he starts playing because he's been straight crap. So if he can get his head on straight, they got a team that we're probably gonna lose that.
Yes, it's definitely a loss.
Alex says they're going to win.
Well, yeah, we're going undefeated, Alex.
Undefeated. Yep.
Week 8, Eagles. Week 8, Eagles at home. What are we thinking, fellas?
Win. I think they're gonna win. That's one of those games they're gonna rise to that game. That'll be a win.
Now the spread will probably be against us for some reason, but I think we'll get it.
I think if we lose to Cleveland the week before that, we for sure are going to beat the Eagles. I think if we beat Cleveland, then we go into the game at home against the Eagles, and we're feeling too high about ourselves, and we fuck up and might end up losing that game.
You know what games we're going to lose this year? It's going to be against teams that ain't shit because we're going.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying because they're not thinking about it.
And that's why I said that Giants game is tricky, man. That's real tricky, man.
All right, so week 9, we're playing at home against the Las Vegas Raiders.
That's gonna be a win. They're gonna win that game.
It better be a win.
Tough, yeah.
I mean, the Raiders did bulk their defense up a little bit, but we should definitely win that.
It's not enough, I don't think.
Yeah, but they really ain't got a quarterback. You know, they got a wide receiver and stuff like that. But who they got? They got Mitchell. Mitchell Mania, but I don't think they ain't gonna have enough magic.
Oh, he did go there, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He'll have that job by then because they got that O'Donnell kid. He's nothing.
Nah.
Week 10, Ravens again in Baltimore this time on Thursday night. Only watchable on Amazon Prime, by the way.
That's so dumb.
Hey, I got Amazon Prime because I love Amazon Prime. That is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but not having it on the game on Amazon.
Well, me and my son split NFL Pass, so I get all the games anyway. But
right,
they're trying to make all these games on these special channels and make you spend more money to watch them. I think that's crap.
Oh, it is for sure.
So you think they're going to pull this one out in Baltimore?
Yes.
Under the lights?
Yeah, they're going to be on the roll at this point. At this point, they're going to be clicking as long as we stay healthy. If we stay healthy, we're going to be hard to beat, especially by this time.
So week 11, last game before the bye, Los Angeles Chargers in L.A.
I want to say they're going to win, but you know what? They don't.
I hate going against Harbaugh, man.
Yeah.
I hate going against Harbaugh, man. He's a good coach.
Yeah.
But the Chargers got rid of. The Chargers changed everything. They got rid of Michael Williams. They got rid of Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler. They don't have none of them no more. So
right, exactly. So who do you love more? Harbaugh or the Bengals?
Bengals.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Week 12, we got to buy. Yep. Week 12, we got to buy. Harbaugh might have a heart attack before then and not even be coaching. You don't know.
He said, I'm trying to start from scratch and make my own team around Herbert. So that's what he's doing.
Herbert, Herbert Sherbert over there. We'll see what happens with that.
Herbert Sherbert.
Week 13, Pittsburgh Steelers here at home. Multiple fights throughout the stands. What's going to happen on the field, though?
That's a win.
I think we sweep the Steelers.
Yep.
I think we sweep the
I agree.
Steelers too.
I
I think the Steelers come in last in our league for sure, in our division.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, week 14 at Dallas against the Cowboys Monday night. America's team. How do we stack up against Dax and the Cowboys down there?
You said at Dallas?
At Dallas, Monday night.
Man, they lost. I went to one of those games back in 2000. I want to say 16. I think it was. The last 2 times the Bengals have been down to Dallas. They have not. They got blown out the game I went to, and they lost that close game against Cooper Rush. Cooper fucking Rush. Cooper fucking. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about that. But I don't know, man. They got to have some turn of the luck. So I'm saying that they'll get a dub right there. I'm thinking it's gonna be dicey. It'd be a close one. If it's either gonna be close either way. It's gonna be 3 swing. It's a swing game.
Well, here's my question: If we at that point in the season already have won maybe 10, 11 games already, are we going to be going down there playing as hard as we could? If we already got stuff locked up?
That's a little early to call locked up, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got 7 more weeks. Say if we go into that game 8-2, we lose the next 7 games, we ain't making the playoffs.
Right. If you get the Dallas game, that's week 14, so that would be you got 4 games left. Yeah. So it would be
All right. Week 15. Week 15.
Before you go on, if you look at Dak, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league in the regular season. But when it comes to prime time or playoffs, he just folds for some reason.
He does. Yeah.
But if it's a 1 o'clock game, 4 o'clock game, that dude will throw 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. Like,
yeah, but this is Monday night, you know.
no, we're gonna win it.
Yeah, Monday night under the lights. Everybody, the entire nation is watching.
That's right.
You know.
Yep.
Week 15, Nashville, playing the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, we don't play good down there. That's gonna be a loss.
And if you see Tennessee's defense right now, oh my god, their defenses, they picked up so many points. They're looking like, oh man.
But then
That's where Tyler Boyd went too.
Yeah, and you got Brian Callahan, and it's like, yeah. And it's
I can see us losing. I can see us losing that game.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think it's a loss, man. You know, I think that's gonna be a loss. That'll be one. You know.
So
I ain't sold on Will Levis, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be he's. Who is they running back now with King? We know with King Henry gone.
It's like something Spears or something, ain't it?
Yeah.
Something Spears. I don't know.
I had to check. We'd love to look more into that one.
So the following week, so we got a short week, and then we're playing on Thursday night at home against the Browns. Again on Amazon Prime.
That's a win.
We win that.
That'd be a win.
You said we are winning that, Donnie?
Yeah, we're winning that one.
All right.
At home, we ain't losing that at home.
And the orange, there's gonna be the Strike the Jungle game.
Do you know they're bringing orange pants back? Is it going to be that game?
Yes, I think it's gonna be that game.
Ooh, I can't wait for that uniform.
Strike the Jungle, yeah, that's gonna be fire.
Against the orange Cleveland Browns.
Yes. Orange all the orange out. Let's do the orange out, man.
Everybody's in orange. All right, everybody's in orange.
Yeah,
Let's get some more orange in here. Week 17, we got the Broncos.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the last two weeks, they don't even have a date or time for these games yet.
Yeah.
For the Broncos and then the Steelers will be the last game. which I'm glad they put us against the Steelers the last game because I feel like that's going to be an easy win.
Depending on if they got stuff locked up or if they need that game, then
Right.
I think Denver and Steelers. That's both wins.
Yeah.
Well, one, I for sure I think we're going to beat the Broncos, but two,
Agreed.
like against the Steelers, if we already have either the division or the playoffs locked up,
That's
we
true.
probably won't even be playing our starters that game.
There ain't no problem about it. If we got
Right.
the AFC locked, there ain't nobody playing.
Nope.
So if that happens, we probably will lose.
Yep.
Because the Steelers will be like, they're probably going to be fighting to get a wild card at that point.
Yep.
If
Yeah,
that,
man.
if that, I mean, because you got, I'm thinking we got at least three, us, Baltimore, and Cleveland all going into the playoffs.
That's very possible.
And you know what, Les? As much as I hate the Steelers, we got to give you got to give kudos to Mike Tomlin because Mike Tomlin is what he's done. He's done it with a lot of shitty quarterbacks besides Ben Roethlisberger. You got your Mason Rudolph, Duck Hodges, what do you Pickett? Yeah, that train wreck. And that's like this. I got to eat some crow on the Pickett situation because I said that Pickett was going to be a good quarterback. I thought he was going to be, and I ate the crow on that. I said this dude is trash.
That train wreck.
It was a train wreck. It was just like you driving past and you looking like it's just like an accident. You looking at like slowly looking.
What are your guys' thoughts on Woodside versus Browning?
I was Browning all day. There's no
I
question.
mean, Browning didn't have a good preseason, but it's preseason. He did great for us when Joe was out with the starters.
Right.
Yes.
And Woodside, we don't know. He did great with the rookies, though. He was out there balling, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He was. But Browning, man, there's something about him, man. He's special. And it's just like he just can't play the Steelers, but like, man, what he did like in relief of Joe, man, it was just like something special, man. Like it's Browning, that's Browning's job. No matter how bad he played in the preseason, I said it's still his job,
Like, we got a lot of criticism for getting Zach Moss, but if you go back to last year when Jonathan Taylor was hurt and Zach Moss was rushing, he was the highest yards per rush in the league at 4.8 yards a carry when Jonathan Taylor wasn't in the game. That dude can run the ball, dude. I'm excited for him.
So Donnie, you got to enlighten me to something. I haven't seen him, but I'm assuming that his blitz pickup is pretty damn good, right? Zach Moss's.
His what?
His blitz pickup.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that was, I love Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon is my guy, but the one thing about him and the one reason why he wasn't in and on that last drive in the Super Bowl is that his blitz pickup is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
He can't blitz pick up for nothing.
It's like he didn't even try.
And it's like, that's why everybody was mad because P-Ron was in. That's why he was in, because your blitz pickup sucks.
That's right. You need somebody to block for you.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people was like, P-Ron didn't even try for that ball. Dude, as soon as you turned around, it was hitting the ground. He didn't even.
Yep.
That is not on P-Ron. That's on her blocking. And I'm telling you what, Aaron Donald, I was wanting somebody to sniper that son of a bitch.
Maybe just an earshot. I don't know.
Yeah, he just
that's not funny.
the earshot.
Come on, play it. I am a real man.
Another one I'm excited about is Chase Brown. He's like another Giovanni Bernard, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Chase Brown, yeah, nice. Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
man. I love him, man. He's looking.
You guys think
Zach Moss and Chase Brown together, that's going to be a good combo, I'm telling you.
You think they're going to be a 1-2, or is Zach Moss going to have like full time on the field?
No, I think it's going to be like more like 60% Moss, 40% Chase. They're going to use Chase a lot.
Got to.
A lot.
Got to. Let's give Yoshi some love. Yoshi Voss, man. Let's give him some love, man. That dude, he a gamer too.
He's had like 9. They said he's had like 8 or 9 drops in training camp so far.
But I think he'd be fine. I think he'd be fine in the regular season.
And they said since Burton stepped on the field with him, he's only had 1 drop since training camp and football and the game.
Well, shit.
I'm telling you, this Burton dude, he has hands, and I'm telling you, he's exciting to me. I think he's gonna be our number 3 for sure.
Well, what are you thinking? You think Jamar Chase is going to get a contract or what?
Yeah,
Yes.
They're going to finally get all that squared away.
Yeah, Mike
they'll
Brown.
get a square away about a week or 10 days before the season starts.
Yep, Mike Brown okay. He better cave. You know, shit.
They gave Burrow too much, so.
Well, yeah.
But I say this, I ain't mad at you. Get all your money you can get. I want to win, but you know what? You got to make that money.
Hey, on the depth chart right now, they got Trent Brown as the starting right tackle.
Yeah, but he got back tightness. I think Mills need all the reps he can get because he's still a rookie. But with that what was it, the pec injury? Is it?
It was something like that.
Whatever happened to what was that? Dante Smith. Wasn't he supposed to be an all-star, and then all of a sudden he just fell off?
Dante Smith. Why do I not know that name?
Hold on. Dante Smith.
Yeah, I don't know who. I'm blanking on that.
Right now, our starting offensive line is Orlando Brown Jr., Cordell Volson,
Boston, yep.
Ted Karras as the center,
Right.
Alex Kappa is the right guard, and Trent Brown is the right tackle.
I mean, that's
Smith.
What was it? What's his position? Like, what did he play? I don't get it.
He play offensive tackle. I have not heard of this dude. I'm like out the loop on this one. You stumped me on that one, bro.
I don't know. Sometimes I just throw shit out there nobody knows about.
What about the Jackson Carman getting like 8 penalties?
Jackson Carman.
Oh my god.
The left tackle or whatever the hell he is.
Yeah, left tackle. Yeah.
Yeah, he got like 6 penalties in the preseason game. Yeah, and he was supposed to be, he's going to be something. Yeah, dude was a flop, dude. He was flop.
Well, I will say this. In the playoffs that he played 2 years ago when I forget what his name was. Oh my god. He played really good in the 2022 playoffs when we almost with the late hit with was it, not one Jermaine Pratt. I forgot who made the late hit on Mahomes. And out of all the penalties, that was
it was Jermaine Pratt that was screaming at him.
Yeah,
why are you hitting the quarterback?
Come on, man. Like he made an effort play. I couldn't get mad at him for it because it's like, dude, like I get what he was trying to do.
He was crying, dude.
Yeah, I get it. It was like I couldn't blame him for that. And it's like,
Man,
I get like
who the fuck was that?
that was damn, because he was a rookie. I want to say out of Texas.
Yeah, he was. He's a rookie.
He was rookie that year, but
My God.
but they was holding on the play before that. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But at any rate, no.
I was watching all these videos from the Kansas City winning the Super Bowl and how they didn't get called for holding not a single time that entire game. And they showed at least a dozen different plays where they were clearly holding wide out in the wide open and nothing. Blind referees.
Let's
I
keep
hate
this up. Dude, don't even get me started.
I hate him. Travis Kelce's like the worst person I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, man, look. Man, he need to stay in Clifton. You in Clifton, you fine, but you need to stay up. Jason Kelce, you in the city, bro. You know, you come out from Gold Star and Skyline.
I love Jason Kelce.
But Travis Kelce tried to walk back. Hey, man, are we allowed back in the city? Hell no, you ain't allowed back in the city. You can come to Clifton and then leave.
I can't stay in that dude, boy. Whew.
What are you guys thinking about the new up front on the defense? Well, you got Sam Hubbard still and Trey Hendrickson, but then you got that Sheldon Rankins and that B.J. Hill.
Yeah, so BJ is always, he's consistent, but it's like Sheldon Rankins. That's what's going to be the one that's going to do it for me.
He did decent in the preseason game, but we're gonna miss DJ Reader. I'm telling you.
We're definitely going to miss Reader. Reader's going to be missed.
Yep.
And
I'm
it's just
feeling
like-
that too.
And then Saudi, like, you know, when Cam went down, that sucks. You know, and then we got I'm really interested to see Dax Hill's move to corner. It's like he's doing a lot of right things, but it's going to be very interesting to see if that's going to be something that's going to end up working out for us in the end. You know, and then us getting back
Von Bell.
Vaughn, yeah, like it escaped me for a second. Vaughn, getting them back is going to be very much, going to very help the young guys more rise up, you know.
Right.
Mike Hilton. I love Mike Hilton.
Oh, Mike Hilton is, man, love his energy. One of the best slot.
That's what I'm saying. Our defensive backs and our linebackers are really good. Our defense is looking good. Dude. They're looking good.
Yeah, then you got and then Taylor Britt. You got, man. It's gonna be pretty good.
I just saw on a couple different shows that they ranked our defense last in our division.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't disagree with that. That's fair.
That's pretty close. I mean,
that's fair. But you gotta look at all the defenses in our division, though. I mean, that's not a knock. That's like actually accurate. It's like, they're like, y'all defense ranked last in the AFC North. Like, yeah, you ain't wrong.
Yeah. Like AFC North is the defense division. Like,
yeah, that's all we are.
I can see them ranking the defenses throughout the whole league, and we'll be in the top 10. But the other three defenses will be in front of us. That's how good.
Right.
Like our whole division will be in that top 10 defenses in the league. I mean, that's what's crazy about it.
Yes.
So what are you thinking? Who's gonna now rounding this all out? Who's gonna be in the Super Bowl this year? What are your predictions?
You're gonna laugh at me.
I was already laughing just because I saw your face.
Everybody thinks I'm being biased, but I really do. If this team stays healthy, they got a top 3 defense, and the weapons they picked up on offense, if they stay healthy, I'm going with the Jets and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, okay. Well, you've always been a big Aaron Rodgers fan, Donnie, I have to admit. So,
well, Packers, I mean, yeah.
I was just up in Packer territory earlier today, as a matter of fact. Spent the night up there last night. I should have got you a cheesehead and brought it back down for you.
Yeah, no shit. But if you look at their secondary and their line, I mean, the Jets has got the top 3 defense in the league. And Rodgers has only had that 3 times in his whole career.
That's true.
And the defense, they went and picked up Michael Williams from the Chargers. Alan Lazard, who Rodgers loves for some reason. Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall. I mean, come on, dude.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Okay. So you're saying Jets versus who in the Super Bowl?
Oh, my God. You ready for this one? Cowboys.
That's actually not that far-fetched.
I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. There ain't no way. Come on. The Cowboys?
Yep, Jets and Cowboys.
That is funny.
Okay.
Hey, you got to think outside the box, man.
I mean, I guess.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. The Cowboys, I mean, look how their defense is good. I mean, they got killer linebackers. Dak, everybody makes fun of Dak, but he still throws for 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns every freaking year. I mean,
this is true. This is true.
But if he can just get that primetime playoff thing off his freaking shoulder, I'm telling you, man, they might get there. I can see him going.
Yep, that's true.
I don't want to see it. I hate Dallas, but, you know, I'm just trying to be realistic, and that's my prediction, you know.
Who are you thinking, John? What are you thinking for the Super Bowl?
I'm curious. I want to know what Alex thinks. That's what I want to know. I'm curious.
Alex thinks the Bengals.
Yeah. The Bengals and whoever the lizard people overlords write into the script.
That's exactly right.
That's what I was shooting for.
So the Cowboys.
I feel like that. Let's see the NFC. How's it gonna shake out? Let's see. The Cowboys, 49ers, they got a target on Dak. I like the Lions, man.
Oh my God, I love the Lions.
I like the Lions, and it's just like,
I mean, I don't like the Lions because they're my other teams, but you can't deny them talented. That's my God.
No, they just got. They're
considered got the best offensive line in the league right now.
Yes, and it's just like it's just Dan Campbell, man. He just encompasses. And it's like, I don't know if y'all ever been up to Detroit. Detroit is just like a blue collar city. It's just like he encompasses everything about the D. Pause. But anyway, what I'm saying, everything about Detroit, he encompasses that city. Just rally behind that man, and it's just like it's a beautiful thing. And it's just like, I know Lions fans. I got family up there. I got friends up there. I've been up to Detroit plenty of times, and it was like they was just for so long they wanted something to latch on to a winner. Dan Campbell gave that to him, and they came in an eye last year, get to the Super Bowl last year, and I think they get it done this year.
Right.
Now my AFC prediction, like I said, call me a homer if you want to. I like our chances. It's gonna be us, and I say that this is the year that we get down to New Orleans. We get the damn job done finally. After 3 times of heartbreak, this is the year we finally get it done. Joe Burrow, league MVP, Super Bowl MVP. If that offensive line holds up, Joe Burrow is going to be the MVP of this league. You mark my words.
Want to hear my prediction?
What you got, Bodie?
I'm thinking it's going to be Bengals and Rams again. Again. A repeat in the Super Bowl, just like the Bengals had to repeat their Super Bowl against the 49ers. And just like in the repeat against the 49ers, the Bengals once again will give us all tears and heartbreak and lose to the fucking Rams for the second time in a row. The
Rams are coming back healthy this year too. Everybody's coming
back. You ain't far off with that one, brother. A lot of people picking them to be the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what I'm thinking. That's my prediction. Bengals Rams repeat again in the Super Bowl, and we have high hopes. We go in there, and of course, tragedy occurs, and of course, the Bengals lose again.
Man, Stafford gets the second one, huh?
Right. Yeah.
Hey, but let me give a quick shout out to my tailgate real quick, man. The Bengal trailer. We always down a lot down there, man. They a good group of guys. I've been doing that for about 10 years. That's our shirt right there. Bengal trailer. The gas can to the face. You can appreciate this, Odie, you and Alex. Gas can is filled with alcohol, beverage. We never reveal what it is, but it's just like,
Where you tailgate at?
Down a lot E behind the stadium, right in the corner over there on Marion Way in Central.
Okay.
Always a good time, man.
Yeah, we're in Longwood.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Me and my buddies they've been doing it for about 10, 15 years. I don't go down every Sunday, but
yeah. It's usually a pretty good party. We right down there from Bengal Jim and all those guys and stuff like that, I know Jimmy and all those guys, pretty good guys down there too.
I'll go down there and just party and leave before when they go into the game. I don't
all the time. That's what I do. That's what I do. Get to party, get turned up, and go home and watch the game.
Yep.
Can't go wrong.
I would love to do that one time, just once, but I'm not. It's going to be
driving home wasted that quick.
No, I'd have to Uber it.
Coming into the game, sobering up a little bit, then driving. Like if I don't go in the game, I done got 8 or 10 beers down, and then I got to leave when they go. Like on my way home, completely wasted right away. I do it anyway.
Odie, come on down, man. We my guys, we will invite you in with warm arms. We got deep fryers. We got 3 taps.
You guys stay out there during the game and stuff?
Nah. I don't believe in when 30 minutes before kickoff to get home. But if I go to the game,
your whole group goes in the game.
Oh, okay.
What you guys do too?
Yeah, our group, they usually go. Yeah, but I usually come on. I don't usually go to the games. Like sometimes I go to the games, but y'all probably down there by the Who Dey chicks then.
Yeah, we're always right at the corner, right at the bridge, right at the entrance. On the
I
other
know
side,
I definitely done walked past y'all a few times then. Definitely.
yeah, like a lot of people park by the butternut bread, or used to be butternut bread.
Mm-hmm.
And then we walk down. There's two entrances to Longhorn, or Longhorn.
Longhorn. Steakhouse.
But it's not the entrance by the stadium. It's the other one. We're right there.
Oh, okay, on the other side. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah, yeah, good time, man. Definitely. Odie, you know what? You should do a podcast from a tailgate down there. That would be interesting.
Do a live podcast from the tailgate down on around everybody. That would be so much fun.
Oh, that'd be live, yeah.
Yeah.
And live stream the whole thing and say, hey, this is hijinks and stuff like that we doing down here, you know? So.
Let me know when you guys are ready to talk about the rest of the NFL. Cause,
the refs.
yeah.
Let's wait till the season starts and see how they're doing. First, before we go, real quick, what do you guys think about the new kickoff rules, huh?
It's different. It's interesting. I mean, anything that decreases injuries, I'm all for it. But it's different. I'll say that.
Let's just try it out and see how it works, you know.
Yeah, if dudes don't get hurt, man, I'm cool with it, man. I want to see that. Like
they said last year, there's only 22% of the kickoffs returned.
Yeah, you want football players.
It's the lowest they've ever had.
Yeah.
And the reason they're putting these players real close to each other like that, because that's where the injuries are coming. When you're running full force down that field and get a blindside block, now you're out for 3 weeks with a broken collarbone.
Right.
Hey, that's what they're trying to avoid. They're trying to avoid them blindside blocks from full speed.
I don't know about y'all, but I got knocked out on kickoff return one time, and I know that shit ain't fun.
They got to have the kickoff return.
Yeah.
I miss players returning it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we're going to have a lot more kickoff returns for touchdowns this year because that blocking scheme with them all right up on top of each other, I feel like it's going to be a lot easier for them to find a wedge to get through, and you get past one or two guys.
The ball, so
yeah, but you get through.
Wedge block.
You get through one or two missed tackles, and you're gone.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I want kick return to come back. If you think about it, Devin Hester wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame without kick return.
That's true.
Oh, without question, for sure.
That's true.
I want return back.
I think we should just go back to how it originally was.
What?
Kickoffs.
I gotta
back to the 25.
Yeah, go back to how it was for years and years and years, for the last 100 years.
Right. Hey, Donnie, what you think about this, brother?
Oh, hell no. Nah. Look at this guy.
This is my brother's belt, but he let me borrow it for the podcast.
That is nice.
Yeah, he was like, man, you gotta take that down with you. Like, I'm actually trying to wait to get a Cincinnati Reds belt, honestly. So,
yeah, I run my own fantasy league, and the winner, I buy a belt. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called TrophySmack.com. And it's what it is. It's a fantasy football, like memorabilia, for trophies, belts. So for our fantasy, I buy a belt every year and put our league name on it, and whoever gets first gets the belt, you know.
Nice. Yeah,
plus our money, obviously, because it's $100 to get in. So like first place will get like $450 plus the belt.
Oh,
you know.
Damn.
That's a pretty cool little incentive. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
There's only 25 on our buy. Ooh,
yeah.
That's a lot.
It's been our same group for 10 years now. It's been $100 every time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's up,
we do it a unique way too. The way we do it, I ain't never seen anybody else do it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It just makes it more competitive and fun the way we do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because we all meet up, and you know, I hate that online draft shit.
Oh no.
You watch the players just fall off the board and you won, you know.
Right.
And our league, you can bid on every player. Like whoever's out there, you can. If that player comes up, you can bid on every player. Like you got a chance to get anybody, you know.
Nice.
Oh, you talking about the keeper leagues? Yeah, we don't do them keeper leagues no more.
Yeah, we get 2 keepers. Yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah. No flex.
Who are your keepers this year, Donnie? Or did you do your draft yet?
Well, like our thing is like our league, you get $400 fantasy money. It's like fake money.
Gotcha.
And then you gotta fill your whole roster, which is 16 players. Wait a minute. Yeah, 16 players with that $400. So, like, I'm keeping Aaron Rodgers. I got him for $10. And then I'm gonna keep Travis Etienne. I got him for $40.
Good call. Good call. Good call.
So I got Rodgers for 10, Etienne for. So I got 50 of my 400 spent. I got 350 to finish my roster off. So
Who determines the cost of the player?
you do, because we got like cups, and you bid on them. It's like Tyreek Hill is going back in the pot because the guy that played last year ain't playing this year. So all his players go back in. So when Tyreek Hill comes up, I'll go. I bid 50 on him, and it'll go.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Whoever got the
That's
highest
good,
bid,
though.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fucking awesome, dude. That the way you guys do that, that's badass. I love
That's
that.
slick. I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's fun.
Ain't no wrong with
It's a lot
that.
of fun.
All right, Donnie, I know you got to get going here in a minute. You guys still doing your podcast?
It's got slow because Nate started up. He's helping this dude start a new company, moving company. You remember Drew Chrisman? He used to be a punter for us.
Yeah.
He was doing random jobs to find out something he wanted to invest in, and my son worked at two men in the truck. It's called, yeah. And he got a job there, and my son trained him, and he fell in love with my son. So he's like, "Hey, I want to start my own moving company. I want you to be my number 2 guy, my CEO." And so it's called Peak Panther. It's in Lawrenceburg, and so he's helping him run this company. Made him CEO of the freaking company. Then went to Alabama and talked to all the CEOs and other owners, and I mean, you're talking millionaires. And this our old punter Drew Chrisman, who played for us. I mean, the dude loves him. Like, and he made him his fucking CEO for this company. Dude. I'm like, you lucky son of a bitch. Like,
Oh yeah.
Damn, that's
That's
nice.
awesome. That's exactly what I've always wanted to have in my life. I've always wanted to be the CEO of a company that does nothing but laundry money. I've always wanted to do that.
you know that the Bengals day that the Bengals had down there. He called Nate up and goes, "Hey, come down here, and I'll give you a VIP." He had him walking through the back of the stadium. The lady goes, "Hey, you don't belong here." He came around the corner like he's with me. He gave him a VIP bracelet, took him up to the VIP room. I'm talking Zach Taylor, freaking Jim Breach. I mean, all these players and coaches are up there. He got to talk to everybody and talk about his because he's got his own podcast, his own little, thing or whatever. And he got to meet everybody. Zach, T. He got to play cornhole. It was him and Drew playing cornhole with Trent Irwin and Zach Taylor. They went down on the field. He's like, "We need 2 more players," and Zach and Trent Irwin are standing there like, "We'll play." So he's down there playing cornhole with Zach Taylor and Trent Irwin. I mean, he got to meet all kinds of people, man. And Drew Chrisman's like, "Dude, I know so many. You're going to meet so many players hanging out with me. It's going to be, you don't even realize." Like,
Ain't no wrong with that.
Well, sounds like we should have got Nate on the podcast.
I tried to call him. I was like, "I gotta work, dude." I was like, "I gotta work." I'm like, maybe I call Michael, get you on there because he graduates in December for sports analyst. So
Okay.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell
yeah, so he's trying to be on the radio and all that anyway. So
All right.
Cool.
All right. Sweet.
graduate, Dan Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the college he goes to.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Dan Patrick School for Broadcasting.
That's badass.
Yeah, he graduates December, and they gave him 3 job placement interviews, and it could be anywhere, Tennessee, Colorado, it don't matter. And he could be on this radio station by this time next year.
Or he's just being the CEO of the Pink Panther Company,
There you go.
just raking in the money.
Probably pays better.
He's excited about it. So.
There you go. John, where can people find you at?
Natty Guys on YouTube. Me and my guys, me and the Big Machine, and my brother Big Buck. My brother's Big Machine and Big Buck. We always streaming everything video games, man. We give a little colorful banter back and forth with that. And then my Twitch page is the Real Big Juice 78
The Real Big Juice 78
on Twitch.
on Twitch. Find them there. Alex, where can people find Soberless Thoughts at?
Hey, hold on a sec. I got a pen right here. What is it again?
Natty Guys on YouTube. NATI GUYS on YouTube.
And what's the other one? You got another one?
Oh yeah, on Twitch. The Real Big Juice, DA Real Big Juice 78 on Twitch.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my songs out there. His is Nate Stakes if you want to check him out.
I definitely will. I'll get to the Nate States. Okay. I'll get that.
Yeah, he hit 500 followers on Instagram just the other days.
Nice.
He's been on there for about a year now, and I know it ain't that much, but hey, he's happy.
Everything's something though, right?
It's a start. We got to start somewhere.
Yeah, we got 130 on YouTube.
All right,
But
Alex,
I buried sports into his brain since he was little. You know what I'm saying? I just buried it in there, so he just loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
He thinks he knows more than me. No, you don't.
Alex, tell everybody where they can find our 173,000 followers on Instagram.
You can find our 170 billion followers on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That's all our social medias. At Soberless Thoughts or at Think Soberless. Don't forget to like, share, comment on all things Soberless Thoughts. Also, go check us out on all podcasters, iTunes, Spotify, all that fun stuff you're already probably listening to. If you don't want to go to those things individually, guess what? We got a website, soberlessthoughts.com. I don't know why. I was doing so good without saying www. Old man shit over here. So go to soberlessthoughts.com. And if you have any ideas, got any questions, got any ideas you want us to venture into, feel free to email us at soberlessthoughts@gmail.com. Boom.
That's it.
I got some good stories of me and Michael partying. It's we'll have to get into that one night. I got one that's I probably shouldn't tell, but
Oh, you can tell.
better.
You can tell it on there. We enjoy it. The worst case scenario, I'll just cut it out of the episode.
Basically, but we'll all have a laugh.
Every time I went to a party with this guy, I got laid. So thanks for that, bud.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And when you find yourself in a skillet, you need to stay cheesy, keep it greasy, and flip on out.